Hello, how are you? I hope you are doing well, you and your family. It's another day. It's a beautiful day for us to strive and make the best of it. I turn up today. I wanted to turn up yesterday, but I had many events and many things and stuff like that. Since it's not a sponsored program and it's not in partnership with anything, it's just a humanitarian vibe and a social vibe and interaction. I hope you are doing well, you and your family. I'm dressed up casual today, in my outfits, jeans and stuff, having the American vibe and stuff and what have you, and that's what's up. I'm having me malaria tea. It does not taste good. It's nasty, Wow. Anyway, I'm having me that because I need to sometimes always use the herbs, the good herbs, to cleanse yourself and make yourself feel good. So I am using that, and that is very important. And guess what I'm having? Wow. It's made with tiger nut, G-nut, some spices, and it's delicious, delicious. Is actually in Hausa language is called dakuwa. Dakuwa is lovely. So if you can hear, if the audio is that bad, I'm going to re-upload it so we can still continue with the vibes and stuff. Well, I'm trying to have a live audience, but at the same time I'm having technical difficulties sometimes, but we still have to go on with the flow. So good morning, Ibrahim, Gauna, Monohama, Ali Musa, Rabiu FKD, and many more that are joining. Hello to you all. So today I'm discussing on issues that has to do with the gender, which is the female gender. I got to understand some things, personal experience, and then social experience, and then national experience, and regional experience and characteristics and what have you. So I realized that women in some region are being degraded. They are degraded, they are being looked down upon, and we must do our best to make sure that we uplift the vibes and stuff. You don't only see women more of like an interest unless when you have like sexual needs, or when you have some needs that has to do with emotional nurturing and stuff like that. We need to see women more of like the on the international scale with intelligence and stuff. We just have very, very few, so we need to do more. The respect that women get sometimes, does not have to do with clothing, because if it's clothing, we see women beggars on the street. We see, we see a lot of things, and the women beggars are more in high numbers. And apart from the poverty in women, so women are doing almost everything to survive in some regions and in the world. That's why they have Women's Day and what have you and stuff like that, And then I look at key issues about violence in women. Violence has become, violent, not that they don't have women that they are also violent, but majority of violence comes from the male organ towards male partner towards the female gender, because they feel like woman is not supposed to have some kind of a position, or she doesn't have a right. Women have right, men have right, every human being has a right. So in our society, in our social vibes and stuff, the secret to being successful is being respectful to women. Be respectful. You see that all these kings, all these people, all the most respected people, figures in the world, they have respect for females in their society, the female partners, or the female supporters, or the female people around them in their society. once you decide to go left to disrespect women and stuff, no matter how successful you are, you will never have that inner peace. So you must learn to have respect for women. You don't see women like a business transaction, or when you decide you want this, you just do them like, you know, like they don't have emotions, or you play with their emotions and stuff like that. And then sometimes you feel like, you know, though there are women who are corrupt, but the ones who are not corrupt, you know, so you should learn not to also create another corrupt woman, but rather learn to inspire women to be better in their society. And we should also vice versa, because I see this, they see the weaknesses of women as you know, a soft landing. So because you know the weaknesses of a woman, so you do whatever you do whatever you want, and then at the time you want to set certain things, then it's like a game. You play a game with the emotions. The more you find out, people who play games with emotions are people who are mentally, you know, destabilized. They lack good faith, they lack good intentions and stuff like that, and they end up, you know, cultivating a mess that they cannot, you know, they cannot control by themselves. So we must do our best to make sure that we have respect, you know, mutual respect. Respect is reciprocal. Respect is what makes you grow. Respect is what cultivates peace, you know. So respect is very important, you know. And I keep repeating, female mothers, do your best to make sure you raise a good man, a real man in the society. Don't go about raising men who see themselves as small gods, you know. Also, female mothers, do your best to raise good females that will know their value and respect, you know, for themselves and to the society. It's very important, because we live in a time now where the high rate of disrespect is much. You see a little kid beating up his mother, you know, crying and stuff, you know, right from childhood. You know, you have to tell your son it's not okay to hit mommy. You know, that's what I told one woman at the airport. I said, it's not okay to hit mommy. Stop hitting mommy. It's very, very bad, you know. So these are things that we have to put, you know, we have to put precedent, and we have to put, you know, set aside rules and stuff. It's not okay to go about disrespecting women and then you think you're going to have peace, you know. It doesn't work that way. You know, God that created us is watching us. We all have weaknesses. Men have weaknesses. Women have weaknesses. We must learn to respect women in our society in order for us to grow, you know. You know, because it's now almost like a game, you know. So and weaknesses, the women weaknesses, it's a beautiful thing to have a weakness. It's a beautiful thing to have a strength. It's all part of humanity, you know. You cannot all be perfect, you know. So we must learn to value our imperfections and perfections. And that's what I have for you today. Peace to you and your family. I will try and upload this. So have a beautiful day. You can drop your comments, share and stuff. Let's make our society better. I've been seeing a lot of violence against women, a lot of things, you know, that it's not just normal. We must do our best to make sure we advocate balance, sanity and love. Peace to you and your family. Bye-bye.